Welcome back. You're watching Storyboard. The Fearless Girl was the biggest winner at this year's Cannes Lions, but she wasn't standing alone. This network won it big at Lions Health, all thanks to the Immunity Charm campaign. And everyone at this agency worldwide couldn't stop raving about these two initiatives. We got up with Mark Lund, CEO McCann World Group Europe and UK, and spoke to him about these two wins. He also spoke about the presence of technology companies at Cannes Lions and in advertising. Let's take a look at this conversation. We are at Cannes and we have Mark Lund, CEO McCann, with us today. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We see technology everywhere at Cannes. So is creativity yielding to tech in creativity? And, how do creative balance their ideation with pressure from technology companies?
Well, I think, as you say, when you go on to anywhere in Cannes, on the beaches, on the boats...
There's a giant wheel this year.
Snap has got its giant wheel. So technology is everywhere. And I think the agencies are really embracing, particularly data and the potential of technology in a way that they haven't done before. But as far as we're concerned, technology will always be the servant of creativity rather than the master. And I think what we're seeing is a sort of whole series of new possibilities in terms of channel usage and involving consumers with our brand messages. But the thing that we still believe is absolutely paramount is that ability to empathize with people and to create something that surprises and delights them. And that will always be a human skill, I think, as opposed to a technical skill. So we absolutely believe in kind of coexisting with technology, but never letting it be the master of creativity.
How do you react to the introduction of innovation lines at Cannes, and it also tilts towards technology?
Well, I think innovation lines were a really good idea because they allowed specific, in a way, all lines about innovation, because they're all about creativity, and creativity is generally seeing something in a new way or seeing something you've never seen before. But I think the innovation lines focused on particular technological new ideas. And I think that's been a good thing. And, and McCann has won Lions in innovation last year, and I think he's going to win in this year as well. So we welcome that. I mean, anything which involves a form of creativity is a good thing for this. This is a festival of creativity. We're a business that believes that, creativity is the only way we survive. So, it kind of fits.
Do you think Cannes is becoming more of an SXSW?
I think Cannes is, in the sense that it's become a more technological thing. I think only in the sense that that so many more of our channels are driven by new tech. But again, if you look at the memorable ideas, look at Fearless Girl, which McCann has won a lot of Lions with this year. It's made out of bronze. It's a statue.
Yeah.
There is no more ancient medium than bronze. The clever kind of modern technological thing is that the image of Fearless Girl against the Bull of Wall Street fits perfectly into a tweet or an Instagram shot. It kind of tells a whole story in a single image. And what has made that campaign a worldwide sort of hit is the fact that so many people have shared it on social media. So it's both, ancient, modern in one. It's kind of both beauty and commerce in one. And I think that's the glorious thing about creativity. It can be all those things.
Sticking to Fearless Girl, I just, spoke about how Fearless, every year there is a campaign which is the most talked about before you come to Cannes and while you are at Cannes. And this year it is clearly the Fearless Girl campaign. Did you expect such a response for Fearless Girl?
I think we hoped it would be very successful, simply because we'd seen the effect that it had when we put it into Wall Street. Originally just for a couple of days, and then the city loved it so much, and the world loved it so much that the mayor of New York, is now letting it stay there until 2018. Yeah. So we knew it was already catching the imagination. But for it to win so many Lions, to win so many Grand Prix is fantastic.
Coming from McCann, New York, how did you first react to this campaign?
From McCann, New York obviously created it. It was created for a particular part of the financial district.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it moved from Wall Street to the world very quickly. And although the commercial intent behind it was to launch a fund, the power of the iconic imagery transcended that. And what people react to is the sense of women being empowered and the sense of girls, standing up for themselves in the modern world. And I think that's what gives it its power.
Do you think traditional agencies will hold against the new age agencies and the consultants?
Well, I think we have to be delighted that the consultants and the tech companies are in our patch, because it shows how important advertising is. And advertising as a market keeps growing. And the fact that the Accentures and Deloittes of this world want to get involved with it, I think just shows that it's a really crucial part of corporate life. So I think we have to kind of relish that, and I think we have to fight back on our turf, which is that we can relate to people, we can empathize with people, we can create things that capture their imagination probably better than anyone else. And that will always be the traditional, raison d'etre of a creative network like ourselves.
What is the pressure of awards on a network like yours?
Well, I think we view awards as being a great way of inspiring and motivating our creative people. Our clients are aware of them, but they're not maybe the first consideration. And the first consideration of any business like ours is to help our clients build their business. That's the ultimate test. But our creative people value awards and are inspired by coming to a place like Cannes. So we think it's a good way of keeping score, but no more than that.
Having said that, we are all shocked by Publicis taking out of awards for the next 1 year. How do you react to that?
Well, I think it's a strange thing to do on a Tuesday in Cannes, when Publicis is a major French company and an award festival like the Cannes Lion is a major part of the economy in this part of France. So it strikes me as a strange piece of timing. But ultimately, it's a decision for them. I don't think we would do it, but if they want to do it, then that's ultimately their choice.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back same time next week. See you soon.